guys, welcome to the Ask In Our Show episode number 53. And today I'm going to talk to you about what SEO strategies still work in 2019. Stick around. The SEO that still works in 2019 is largely the SEO that has worked in 2018 and 2017. The SEO from the point of view of what makes most sense for your business. So why should I have a title tag that is obviously contains a few keywords but is written for users? Because users are the ones that are going to be clicking on it on a Google search result. That's why it makes sense to have your titles, meta titles that is, and your meta descriptions written for humans. This will apply in 2020 and 2021. The only time where this won't work is if people are no longer coming to Google search results. So that's the key thing you have to remember. The SEO that will matter in 2019 is the SEO that makes sense for your business and for your customers. That will always be the SEO that matters. And yes, we can sit here and we can talk about titles and meta descriptions and content and link building. And I have in previous videos, so there's no need to necessarily repeat that. But it's really understanding, and sort of the direction I want to go in the next 5 to 10 minutes is understanding from the point of view of, hey, hang on, these things are important because first and foremost, they matter to business. And that's why I always say, like a beaten drum, what makes sense for business makes sense for your SEO. And that's just always proven true. And because there is still so many questions around it, and I actually saw this question on Quora, so I love reading the questions on Quora. And I feel like it's a reflection on what a lot of people are searching for in Australia as well. There's still many businesses out there, and the people that I'm speaking with today are businesses. I'm not talking SEOs. SEOs aren't my target market. So the people that I serve are businesses, and I just want more and more businesses to understand it. One critical thing about SEO, if you've listened to me for a while and you haven't got this, well, please get it now. And that is focusing on user experience, focusing on what makes sense for your customers. Now, you have to understand there have been many businesses, especially I use the magazines because I think it's best illustrated. Magazine publishers. Let's sit on that for a little while. Sites have got millions of views, millions of links, purely based on nothing else but content. Now let that sit in the head for a little while. Content only, not worrying about the latest Google algorithmic update. Not focusing so much on, a link building campaign, focusing on delivering a great service and a great platform that so many people will find valuable. And that's the key. People will come back to a website over and over and over once they are continuously fed with valuable information. The reason that I still log on to Netflix isn't because I like Netflix, but it's because what Netflix has to offer. That's the key. It's not just, I love the company Netflix, I'll just go back there and Netflix has really great titles and descriptions. That's not why I keep going back, right? It's delivering a great service at the end of the day. So you might be thinking, so why do we need you then? And a lot of the time you probably don't, right? But where SEO is really valuable comes in with the technical application. Maximizing your potential. That's why our slogan is unleashing our client's maximum potential, because we don't pretend that we can create that potential for you. That potential is already set in your business. So it's not that we come along and we say because of us your business will grow. No, our approach is your business will grow because you have a really awesome service or product, you meet the basic, you do the basic things well, you do the basic criteria well, and so your business will naturally grow on its own. We come along and say, well, we want to help you speed up that process, right? And I believe strongly that the biggest part of our service is that just that education. I don't think any SEO will come and tell you you can't do this yourself or you can't learn it yourself. Of course you can. The technical application of SEO is difficult and clients simply just don't have time. So that's where the value comes in. And obviously crawling and accessibility, all, having an SEO that sort of understands that, and rich snippets and all the super technical SEO applications can help you speed up your business from reaching its potential. And speed and convenience is really what we're selling, all right? Knowledge, of course, but speed and convenience. That's what the SEOs are selling in 2019 to businesses. But what will matter most to a business? Why should a business sort of have a site that's really quick? Well, is it because do they need an SEO to tell them that they should have a website that's quick? Do they really need an SEO that tells them, hey guys, your website needs to be mobile friendly? Or Google's going mobile first? I mean, just look around you guys. When you're on the train or the bus, what are people doing? They're like looking at their phone, like they're glued to it. So building a website that is mobile friendly and it's quick and it's fast, that loads well, that the information is easily accessible, easily read, understood, and people can sort of navigate to the pages they need most, and building a content strategy, that's just going to help you speed up the process. But you don't need an SEO to tell you that. Another important, really, understanding what matters in 2019 is understanding the how we use technology. I think it's more important for clients to understand how their customers are using their technology than worrying about the Google algorithm update. The Google algorithmic updates is always playing catch up to what you as a user demand and expect. That's it. So to me, it doesn't make sense to focus on an algorithm that is bent out to just try to figure out exactly what a user wants. And what SEO you guys need to focus on is something called RankBrain. And again, what is RankBrain? RankBrain is simply artificial intelligence and machine learning to learn and to adapt its behavior and its organizational search results based upon who wants? You want, right? And for businesses, that means your customers. So even if you have the most sophisticated link building campaign on the planet, you rank first, but the third or fourth result are getting more clicks with you, they're not bouncing back, they're engaging with the site, Google's just going to this is already happening, but this is only going to become even more grand and more important. And so the only SEO you ever will need to worry about as a business owner is user experience and understanding how your customers use technology. I remember when I started SEO, one of the biggest things that we got taught was accessibility, and the big part of accessibility was, including optimizing images for the visually impaired. So, making sure that anyone that can actually read what the image was, if they needed certain screen readers and things like that. Now, I thought, oh wow, yeah, as an SEO, let's definitely improve that and optimize for that. But shouldn't that be obvious, that we need to obviously make sure the website's accessible to everybody? I mean, of course we should, right? But that was a really, really big thing. And that's why trends sort of matter and understanding sort of what's coming. But again, understanding how we use technology and how everybody from different ranges of backgrounds and whatever can access your website makes sense, because that's what your business's target market will demand of you. And that's what the SEO algorithms are trying to catch up to. So I'm not here to tell you today to go, hey, do an awesome title tag, or hey, do an awesome meta description, or hey, do this link building outreach. For one, I've already spoken about it anyway. Two, information's everywhere. What I want to deliver to you today is information that no one's really talking about, and something new for every business to start thinking about, like, oh, hang on, I need to start thinking about user behavior and how people are using technology. Bingo, that's it. That's what you need to take away, right? So what SEOs can actually help you, I think the biggest part of the SEO role is all that sort of data and information of what people are finding valuable and understanding the analytics and all that. That research and analysis is a big part of reaching your potential as a business faster. And that's definitely an area that we focus heavily on at Amiga Digital, because it is information like that that will ultimately lead to faster growth for your business. And I don't know if I can jump on the growth hacking bandwagon, if you will, but I know one thing: if your business is going to provide and add a lot of value and be something different in the marketplace, well, then it's really just up to us as marketers to help you get there quicker. And like I've always said, marketers are not here, whether it's SEOs, whether it's PR. At the end of the day, it's not our job to turn lead into gold. And if your business is just lead, well, that's just too bad. You need to figure that out. And you should never hire an SEO to sort of be a band-aid fix to the problems you're facing in the business. And it's never solely an SEO's job to build your business. I mean, this is just crazy, right? I can't believe there have been businesses that I've encountered that have sort of thought that way, that they think that it's somehow down to us, and it's just not. It's a joint venture. And that's why the unleashing our clients' maximum potential makes most sense, because as every business we encounter, they have a potential for their growth. That's their entrepreneurial ability and leadership team at the helm, at the top, and that's how they run their customer service, how far they go for their customers, how great their product or service is, how often they communicate with their customers, and all the little nitty-gritty things that come later. But at the end of the day, it all rests and falls on leadership. And let's be honest, as every SEO professional out there, that if you are listening, you have to admit that the success of those campaigns are largely down to the client and their leadership and their entrepreneurial ability. So for you businesses, it's a user experience, and it's understanding how we use technology. That's the SEO that you will need to understand and learn in 2019. And that's the same you're going to learn in 2020, 2021. Why should you think about Google Voice? Because that's what will come eventually. People are going to speak to devices, so that matters. And all those little components matter. But figuring out, what is best for my customers is best for my business, that the byproduct will be best for my SEO. Hopefully, guys, you found that valuable. Give me a like and a thumbs up if you have. If you've got any questions, let me know below. But yeah, thank you for listening, and I look forward to speaking with you in the next video.